Well, hello, it's Friday, week 6. My journey this week has been pretty good. Did some workouts, and then had 2 appointments. On Thursday, I saw my orthopedic surgeon, and he cleared me to get my prosthetic and wrote the prescription, and he also said it looked great. Didn't have any dog ears. Said the stump looked really good, healed up nicely. Let's see. And then today I went to my prosthetic guy. His name is Matt, and had to answer a ton of questions just to figure out which foot and stuff we would be going with. And then we did a casting. I was going to take some video of that, and I forgot. I was sitting on my phone, so I had to just sit on it while he was doing the cast. But we got that done, so now it's just waiting. He should be calling me next week. We should be in the test socket. He said either by the end of the week or first thing the following week. And then once we get that going, then it'll go from the test socket to a permanent one, which hopefully should have, he was saying, 4 to 5 weeks. Said I'll more than likely be walking as well without any assistance, so that'll be good. So hopefully I'll be able to go back to work like I'm shooting for in October. But we'll see. Let's see what else has gone on this week. Well, I've done a lot of thinking, and I think I finally figured out my life purpose, because I do like to help people. And my plan is I'm going to try and start a support group for other amputees in the area, and I'll get this all going once I'm pretty much healed up, can walk and everything, and drive and do all that fun stuff. My plan is to start it here in Denver, and hopefully I can expand it out to the east, going toward Fort Collins, Greeley, or I guess more north, going out toward the north, and then going out toward the west toward Grand Junction, and then to the south toward the Springs and stuff. Seeing if I can get these little kind of casual get-together groups. I mean, I've looked online and I found they have some, but it's mostly just at hospitals. And these doctors talk to you and explain everything you're going through, but I just want something casual where we'll be able to meet up at a restaurant or someplace fun and just kind of talk and see how each other's doing and coping. Give us a chance just to get out of the house, do something different. That's just one of my goals. My next goal was, it's the big one. I'm planning on starting a non-profit organization. I'm still trying to think of a name for it, but it'll have to do with amputees, because the one thing I've noticed is I've been going through this and doing lots of research. You can get lots of grants and other types of help, but it's all more on the medical side, like getting you a prosthetic leg, stuff like that, or other equipment and stuff you might need. But my thought is more of something that would help out with, like if they're short on rent or down on some groceries or some pet food, or stuff like that. Just the little stuff that you don't really think of. And I looked through all these organizations, and so far I haven't seen anyone that really does that. and I think that would be a real big help. I mean, because it is tough. I'll admit it, it's tough. If I didn't have my family helping me out, this would be, I don't know, I think I'd probably have lost my mind. So I'm lucky I have that support behind me. But yeah, it's probably about a 3 to 5 year out on the nonprofit, because I've got a lot to do. I've been doing a lot of research on it, and found a lady who does some classes in Boulder, teaches you each step by step, which is something I'll do and put myself into. And I just have more ideas for it. Like, it would be nice to maybe get together with some of these driving companies like Lyft and Uber and stuff, and see if I might get them to come in as sponsors and be able to give some people that can't get rides to appointments or to go to a store or something. I'd also like to have like peer supports, but I don't know, more like different. My thinking is someone going through the same thing, but they're out and they're good on their feet and everything, and they're driving to go to some of these other people that can't get out of their house as often as they'd like, just to, I don't know, go have coffee or go to this mall or anything. I don't know. It's a lot going through my head, but it is my goal for 3 to 5 years to have that going. But hopefully in next week's video, I'll be taking my first steps. My prosthesis guy, Matt, I'll just start calling him Matt now, so if you hear me say Matt, then he feels I'll be able to probably hit the ground running. Well, I guess walking quickly. But it's looking good, and it's looking up. Starting to feel like there's a light at the end of the tunnel. But just a lot. I mean, you think a lot and you take a lot for granted. I mean, even just taking a shower is quite the adventure. Because, I mean, I was so used to, I just jump in the shower, boom, 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 in, out, on my way. Now it's like I've got to make sure I have my towels ready. Got to make sure the chair's right. And then I got to back myself into it, slide in, get in the shower. Usually was a quick 15-minute process, if that. Now it takes me like half hour or so, and that's just the shower part. And then there's getting dressed, just lots of stuff you didn't really think of. I mean, it's an adventure trying to vacuum and clean house, but you know, I'm getting it. I'm getting the laundry down. Tough part, I think, is going to be is making the bed, the fitted sheet. Oh my god, because I've got one side of my bed closer up to the wall, so I can't scoot back behind there. So that'll be an adventure putting it together again. But yeah, things are really looking up. But I just wanted to give everyone an update and let them know that things are moving along fairly well. I'm getting pretty excited. I'm looking forward to when I can actually just get out of the house, because these past 6 weeks, about the only time I got out was go to doctor's appointments, occasionally to my store and visit with people. But I mean, now once I get my test socket, hopefully I can stop by the store and visit for a little bit. I mean, because I know he told me it's going to be a process of getting used to the prosthetic, because I'll only be able to wear it a little bit at a time just to get used to it. But I don't know, maybe we'll scoot along quickly. I just can't wait to get back to work, actually be around more people, because I'm just losing my mind, and I'm sure a lot of you have seen that, because text you and message you and stuff like that. Probably tired of listening to me. But it's been good. Got football season started, so that's one thing I can look forward to here before heading back to work. But yeah, all's well so far. So, anyone has any questions or wonders about anything, can always message me on Facebook. I'll always answer. But hope everyone has a great Labor Day weekend, and I will see you all next week. You guys have a great weekend. Bye.